This is the last thing I want. I don't want this to be pedestrian only. I want cars.
After numerous concerns raised about the potential impact on businesses, the City of Montreal has decided to put on hold plans to create a permanent pedestrian-only zone on a stretch of Sainte-Catherine West Street between Guy and St. Mark Streets in downtown Montreal.
The project that was announced last November by the administration was not only a surprise for most businesses, but after review was clearly a poorly planned project.
The pedestrianization work, as well as the rest of the Phase 3 construction planned for Sainte-Catherine Street West between Peel and St. Mark Streets, will now move forward more gradually as the city has created a new committee with Montreal's Downtown Business Development Corporation and other stakeholders to determine the future form of pedestrian-only zones and other planned developments for Phase 3.
We will work closely with the Merchant Association to try and test some pedestrianization project on the Sainte-Catherine Street to be sure that what we will put in place in the future in a permanent way will work well.
If the tests show that a permanent pedestrianization is beneficial for businesses, we'll be the first ones to support it, which is also why at this very moment we are favorable to temporary pedestrianizations of St. Catherine Street during summer months, for example, during festivals, because we've tested it in the past.
What I deplore is that they're listening to citizens 6 months into an election. We came out really strong last week, and they're actually going to propose what we proposed last week and what merchants are asking for.
Despite the city's new approach to Phase 3, there remains opposition to a permanent pedestrian-only zone.
Perhaps during the summer for very short periods, it's not a bad idea. But a lot of my clientele come from outside the city, so they get here by car. I don't want this road shut down at all. I want people to have access by vehicle.
I think it should stay like this because we don't have like a lot of space for the cars to go, and I think there's a lot of space here for the people who want to walk.
I think it should be in summer for pedestrians.
I don't think this stretch being pedestrian would do good for the city at all. Personally, I think that we still need places for cars to move around and access businesses and park on the street.
Phase 3 construction that also includes urgent underground construction and greenifying the space is scheduled to begin this fall and be completed in 2030.
We need cars. We need more people, more clientele. The city is hurting.
In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.